My name's Dan Ballou from Central States Marketing, and today I want to share with you Fieldpiece's manometer SDMN6. Let's start by looking at what's in the bag. What do we get with this manometer? And let's talk about what it will do for us. So, we have dual port manometer with pressure switch test. Along with that, you get the Y tube and the silicone tubes for the pressure switch test, and you also have the quick connect leads for doing the pressure switch test. Also, you have the pitot tubes or the pressure tubes, static pressure probes. You also have two larger tubes and an adapter. These are to adapt from the 3/16 to 5/16 hose for some of the specific gas valves that require that larger tube to do those gas valve pressure tests. You have the brass screw fittings and the silicone hose. This is the good silicone hose, not the vinyl hose that cracks and gets stiff when it gets cold. So on the older gas valves, you've got the brass ports that you can take out and use these for testing your gas pressure. Pull those off and you can connect the pitot tubes and do your static pressure. Also, you've got the carry case with a strap. So, what do we do with a dual port manometer? Well, typically we're used to using a manometer for doing, like I already mentioned, the gas pressure test, using these brass fittings and checking the gas pressure. Now you can do that with a single point manometer. Great benefit is with a dual port manometer, you can look at the gas pressure on a two-stage gas valve. And this will show you whichever port you're looking at, reading port 1 or port 2, it will show you that pressure and then the differential. And then you can switch between port 1 and port 2. So you can look at gas pressure of a two-stage gas valve all at one time by connecting both of the tubes and reading both sides with the dual port manometer. Also, with the dual port manometer, you can take those brass fittings off like I mentioned already, and you can connect the pitot tubes, do your static pressure with those. Here again, you're going to be looking at port 1 or port 2, and then you look at the differential on the bottom line of this screen. So if you've used a manometer before, those are features that you're familiar with, you've probably used. You need to deal with those periodically from time to time. Static pressure, pressure with on your gas valve, but then something that sets apart Fieldpiece's SDMN6 from other manometers is the fact that I mentioned in the very beginning that you can use this Y tube and this other wire to do a pressure switch test. In the next video, I'm going to demonstrate for you how we do that pressure switch test with the SDMN6.